Hi everyone and welcome to today's Third Eye Chakra Yoga Flow. Today we start in Child's Pose. So come to the back of the mat, spread your knees out wide and bring the big toes to touch. And then slowly start to walk your hands forward. Bring your torso down and rest your forehead down on the mat. Feel the connection to your third eye, the place between your eyebrows. And maybe start to roll your head from left to right to really connect to this part of your body. Then lift your torso up a little bit. Lift your right hand up and bring it over to the left side, palm facing up. Lower your torso back down for this gentle shoulder stretch. Take deep breaths in and out. Then slowly switch sides. Lift the torso up. Bring your right hand back and the left hand goes under your torso over to the right. And relax back down and breathe into your left shoulder. Then bring your left hand back in front of you and walk your hands back in. Lift the torso up. Sit back down on your heels. Bring your hands to a prayer and bring it up to your forehead. Let your thumbs touch your third eye. Inhale and cactus out your arms. Elbows stay bent. Look up. Exhale, bring the prayer back to your third eye. 4 more like this. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale and look up. Bring your chest forward. Exhale, gaze down and bring the energy to your third eye. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Relax your hands down and walk them forward to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up high to downward facing dog. Don't think about alignment now. Close your eyes. Check in with your body. How do you feel today? What does feel different in your body? Include some movements here that feel good. Then look between your hands and start to walk up your feet to a forward bend. Let your head hang heavy. Generously bend your knees. Inhale, extend the leg. Lift the torso up halfway. Exhale, relax back down. Inhale, sweep your arms up high over your head. Exhale, bring the hands to a prayer in front of your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, dive forward to forward bend. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up high. Come up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center. We do one more round of these, but this time try to close your eyes. Inhale and sweep your arms up high over your head. Exhale, dive forward to a forward bend. Inhale, lift your torso up halfway. Exhale, relax back down to forward bend. Inhale, reach your arms up high over your head. Exhale, hands come down to your heart. I hope you liked this little challenge. Then reach your arms up high one more time. Dive forward and ground both of your hands down, bending your knees, and step back to downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Then look between your hands and step your right foot to the inside of the right hand. Inhale and lift the torso up to high lunge. Press into the left heel and bring the left hip forward so it's parallel with the short end of the mat. Bring your hand to a prayer and bring it up to your forehead. Inhale, open up your elbows, cactus out the arms. Exhale, bring the prayer back to your forehead. 2 more, just like we did at the beginning of class. Inhale and open. Exhale and close. Then extend your right leg and fold your torso over the right leg to this extended pyramid pose. Make sure your hips stay leveled here. You should be able to balance a block on your lower back. And bend the right knee, ground the hands down, and step back to downward facing dog. Same on the other side. Step your left foot to the inside of your left hand. Find your foundation and lift your torso up to high lunge. Check in with your left knee and make sure it's directly over your ankle. Engage your core. Then bring your hands to a prayer to your third eye. Inhale and open up the chest. Exhale and bring the hands together. 2 more. Then extend your left leg and slowly fold forward to the extended pyramid pose. Keep your hips leveled. Both of your legs are extended and active. Then bend the left knee. Bring both of your hands down and step back to downward facing dog. The hardest part of today is already over. We now transition to the more relaxing phase of this flow. Starting with pigeon pose. Bring your right knee down on the mat behind your right wrist. Lower your right shin down so it's almost parallel to the short end of the mat. Extend the left leg behind you and maybe bring a block, bolster or blanket under your right hip. Inhale and reach the crown of your head up high. Exhale, walk the hands forward, lowering down to sleeping pigeon pose. Bring your forehead down on the mat, connecting to your third eye again. If the mat feels too far away, you can bring your head down on a block or on your fists and then take deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Let your hips sink down a little deeper. And slowly walk your hands back in. Lift the torso up. Shift your weight over into your right hip. Swing the left leg around and extend it in front of you. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left leg, wherever it feels good. Flex the left foot. Make your spine long, roll the shoulders back. Then exhale, walk your hands back forward to this head to knee pose. You can round your back here and let your head hang heavy. Then slowly bring the torso back up and make your way back to downward facing dog. We will set up pigeon pose on the other side. Bring your left knee behind your left wrist and lower your shin down. Extend the right leg behind you. Maybe look back for a second and make sure it's directly behind you. Use a prop if this makes it easier, or you can also come to a reclined pigeon pose if you have troubles with your knees. Then first lengthen your spine, and with your exhale walk the hands forward and come to sleeping pigeon pose. Try to find a connection to your third eye again. Notice how the spot between your eyebrows feels. Does it feel hot or cold? Do you see a color there? Does it feel relaxed or dense? Maybe start to roll your head from side to side. Then slowly lift the torso back up. Shift the weight over into the left hip. Swing your right leg around and extend it in front of you. Bring the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk the hands forward to head to knee pose. Take deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Then walk your hands back in. Lift the torso up. Extend your legs and set up for your final resting pose. Take one more deep breath in. Hold at the top and exhale through your mouth. Shavasana. Then slowly start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Stretch your arms over your head and roll over to one side. What is your intuition telling you today? Take one more breath here. And come up to a seated position. Bring your hands to a prayer in front of your heart. Lift it up to your third eye. Thanks for your presence today. Namaste.